Earlier in May, my friend Adelina invited me to go surfing with her in Morocco. I had never surfed before, and the plan was to surf every day at the surf camp Adelina had found through a recommendation. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go because I'd never gone surfing before, but after a week of bed rotting after I left my job, I decided my theme for May would be movement. I'd find some way to move my body every single day, and surf camp would fit this theme. We flew to Marrakesh together, and you can see our adventures in Marrakesh in an earlier video I made, followed by a 3.5-hour bus ride to Agadir. We were picked up by the main surf camp driver, who drove us another 20 minutes to Blue Wave Surf House in Anza. Hi, this is the hostel room. We've got a really nice view outside, and I woke up to this morning. It's also really good to sleep with the windows open, having some air come through and listening to the waves as we sleep at night. I'm sharing this room with my friend, and we've got this bed that we're sharing plus this extra bed in this area, so a single person could stay here, but I decided to sleep on the same bed just because I don't like having my feet face the door. I think that's super bad feng shui. So this bed is being used for pillow storage instead. As for the bathroom is a private bathroom. There's a shower and a toilet here. We also have showers and toilets in the hallway outside for folks who don't have that set up. Something funny about the shower is that we've got this nice view into the shower. So I suppose that would be cool if I was a couple and wanted to see some cool, sexy times. For now, I just have to be careful not to look in that window when my friend is showering. And here's the bathroom, super spacious. They did give us towels, which was nice. Although I would have rented if they weren't having any. For the first day, a lot of folks went to Insuan because that was an optional day trip. Insuan is known for having the longest waves in Africa, but if you're a beginner, I recommend staying behind because you might be able to get a private one-on-one lesson like I did, where I felt I learned a lot better and improved a lot faster. I had lunch at a nearby restaurant while sitting on their terrace looking out at the ocean. Lunch cost about $3.50. Followed by hanging out on the hostel terrace. You don't have to surf to stay at the surf house, so there were plenty of folks there just to relax. Later, I went back to the beach for more surfing and meditation. By the way, these dinners were home cooked, so I loved this, and it made it so much easier than having to go find food outside. Unfortunately, I can't show you any of the breakfast foods because I ate it all before I could think of recording it. Something cool that we do as part of the surf camp is there's a video analysis after the surfing is over, and Anwar will go through all of the mistakes that we did and things we need to watch out for, and also roast us.
Look, hey, the moment before the accident.
I ordered the mixed plate at a place close to the hostel for 35 dirhams. The place is called Surf Food. Pretty good name.
The hostel also has a restaurant that serves food. It's just a bit more expensive. Today's day trip is to Paradise Valley. I did a whole video covering that in depth. You can check it out on my channel. We also drove through Tamrait on the way back. There's 2 surf houses, one at Anza, one at Tamrait. Tamrait was cheaper, but we chose Anza because it's closer to the beach. Plus, folks at Tamrait take a shuttle over to Anza anyway to take surf lessons, so if you're choosing between the two, I would recommend picking Anza just because it's easier to get to the beach. Day 3, kinda windy. I got to see more of Anza the town by finding their post office to drop off some postcards for friends back in the US. Small errands like this are one of my favorite ways to get to know a town.
Another errand that happened was going to the pharmacy because Adelina had an upset stomach.
So here we have an alternative to Debridad, which is supposed to help with an upset stomach, then omeprazole. Which I think that's the same thing, and that's some probiotics, because why not? Yeah,
Okay.
Let's see if it works.
It was pretty windy this afternoon, so one of the day trips is to the sand dunes, and that got canceled because of the wind. I was relieved because I would have pushed myself to go even though I needed more rest. I was glad I could take it easy that night without feeling FOMO. Okay, I'm really glad that this is my last day because I can feel my body getting more and more tired every day, and I almost couldn't stand up on the floor today. Very soon, I'll be going to Agadir Airport, heading back to London. Overall, this is a really great trip. I'm really glad I came. It ended up being a little spontaneous because I didn't know until a week before that I was ready to commit, but I'm really glad I came anyway. It was an adventure. My first time in Morocco, my first time in Africa, and my first time surfing. This trip to Morocco, where I surfed for the first time, unlocked a new rhythm in my life. Every day, I would have breakfast at 8, hit the waves at 10, and then have the entire afternoon after 2 to do whatever I wanted. In the evenings, after dinner, I'd go for a walk on the beach with some hostel friends, play dinner party games like charades, before going to bed early. It's helped me reset my London rhythm after starting off bed rotting. Not only has this trip sparked a new interest that I can enjoy with friends, but it also allowed me to get to know Adelina better and meet other solo travelers and pairs at the hostel. Lastly, I realized that French is an official language in Morocco and most people speak it fluently. I got to practice a bit, but I plan to make it a goal to improve next year. All in all, this surfing adventure in Morocco has been an incredible experience that has enriched my life in more ways than I could have imagined. And that's the takeaway I want to leave you with. You can never predict what you'll gain from a new experience. When you're feeling lost, try something new. You never know what kind of rhythm, passion, or connection you might discover along the way. Trust that saying yes will lead you to incredible places, both within yourself and in the world around you. Thanks for watching.